Good morning, everybody. It's News at 10, back again. We're going to be going high tempo today because you need that in your life. You need the news stories. So we're going to have 5 news stories plus the back pages in 10 minutes. Let's not mess about. Let's get into the back pages. Kicking off with The Guardian, and most of them, to be honest, are talking about Northern Ireland and their failure to reach the World Cup last night. Heartbreaking for those guys and for Michael O'Neill, especially the way that they went out. If you go through all of them, you can see them again. Independent, Northern Ireland despair. In the Mail, crying shame for Northern Ireland. The Mirror, they seem to go they go somewhere random. Let's just get paparazzi photos of England stars holding hands as they leave a nightclub.
It's good.
And stress rehearsal, which is the other aspect of the back pages. They're saying that Southgate's going to put them in a high pressure situation so that they can't ever put us through that pain of losing penalties again like he did to us back in 1996. And in the Telegraph, end of the world for O'Neill's men. So they drew 0-0 in Basel against Switzerland, but the main thing that was coming out from the interviews afterwards was the anger that Michael O'Neill and the players felt at the whole reason for them going out, which was that penalty in the first
controversial penalty. If you didn't see it, Shaqiri had a overhead kick or an acrobatic volley just outside the box. Corey Evans was like 3 yards in front of him, slightly turned his back. Ball semi-hit his shoulder, maybe semi-hit the top of his arm. At best, ref pointed to the spot, and that proved to be the only goal in 180 minutes. And now, having kept 6 clean sheets in the qualifying groups, to be fair, Switzerland won 9 out of 10 games, and the only reason they didn't top the group was because they had Portugal in their group.
True. So it was a very difficult playoff for them to do, but for them to, I think Michael O'Neill said it himself, they brought on a £20 million player, whereas Northern Ireland brought on a guy, I can't remember his name, but he's a youngster for Kilmarnock. So for them to even be in that sort of arena, he's also said, there was another thing that was a good point, was that with the difficulty to get through, essentially he's got to the last 16 of the Euros by getting to this playoff in the first place. So great effort by them, but not meant to be. It's a shame.
It is such a sickener for them. And I would say some of Chris Brunt's shots against Switzerland in the second leg. That guy's got a rocket of the left foot. That first one, I was like, it's going top corner. But he didn't. It was a good save by the Swiss goalkeeper.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of those players might be playing their last games for Northern Ireland, but we will wait and see. Italy versus Sweden. It is Judgment Day.
The big one.
For Italy tonight. They lost the first leg in Sweden 1-0. There was a lot of complaints over the tactics from the under pressure Italy coach, Gianpiero Ventura, who's the oldest boss that Italy have ever had before. They feel like they can play 4-3-3, which is a well-known way of playing in Italy, but they don't seem to want to do it. There's been a lot of backlash. If you go on Twitter, it's all over the place. And in particular, this rant from a Serie B coach of side Tonana, his name is Sandro Pacheschi. He did a press conference for his team and had this massive rant at Italy. Check this out.
Una volta l'Italia menava e vinceva, adesso ci menano e piagniamo. E che la differenza tra il calcio italiano? Ha portato tutti stranieri in Italia, è successo questo, che non c'è più un italiano che mena. Andiamo in Svezia e ci menano. Siamo diventati tutti pariolini. E il calcio italiano è finito, pariolini. Usciamo anche da sto mondiale. Per paura. Siamo andati in Svezia e abbiamo avuto paura. Non si può giocare con la paura. Se io vedo la mia squadra che gioca con la paura, io me ne vado e ci metto un altro più coraggioso, perché può darsi che io ho trasmesso paura. Ma veramente abbiamo perso con chi? Oh, stiamo andando fuori dal mondiale, perdiamo tutti, perdete voi giornalisti, perdiamo noi addetti ai lavori, perde l'Italia. Ci siamo svegliati.
I mean,
he ain't happy.
He's not happy. In Italy, they face a tough game tonight because if Sweden do score 1 goal, away goals do count in these games, so they'll have to score 3 goals, and that is not a good situation to be in what is effectively a knockout game of football. So, I mean, how did Italy approach this game? Typically, Italy, they win 1-0, defensive team, but they can't be really. It's too risky.
It's going to be difficult. Would you be bothered if Italy didn't make the World Cup? Let us know in the comments. Are there any
well, we've got Steve Kay saying at least Xhaka will be at the World Cup, obviously, playing for Switzerland.
I'm guessing Steve's an Arsenal fan.
I'm guessing Steve's an Arsenal fan. David Lurch making a good point there about Ricardo Rodriguez, the goal line clearance. And he scored the penalty in the first game. Johnny Evans, 91st minute, it was going in, cleared it off the line. We've got What is that? Coa-D. No, not right. I'm definitely not reading that bloody comment now.
Forget it. But let's move forward. Right, this is interesting because for Leicester City fans, you might want to listen to this one. City A.M, which is it's more sort of a business newspaper that's out there. They announced overnight that the Thai owner, and I'm going to try and say this, Vichai Srivva-dana-prabha.
He's done well
Gets in there. Not get in there if you're a Leicester City fan. He took over the club in 2010 and it looks like he has got a £322 million criminal lawsuit on his head. He is the owner of duty-free firm King Power, and they owe the Thai government 14 billion baht, 322 million, from the operation of airport franchises. It was granted in 2006. That when they were granted that was the sort of the big moment for them when the company flew through the roof, and so. For them to lose 322 million, a bit like the Blackpool story that we spoke about last week.
Just slightly bigger.
A lot bigger, yeah. If you lose that kind of money, then you need to find it from somewhere. And one way of doing that is selling a club. And so that might be, if they have to find that money from somewhere, Leicester City might be able to help in that sense. So it could be the end of the road. Obviously, he's come in, done brilliantly since 2010, got them in the Premier League, won the Premier League. Obviously, he's made some difficult choices in terms of management, quite quick to wield the axe, but 322 million.
Nice football cliche there, wield the axe.
322 million on his head, that's going to be dangerous stuff. He was granted the use of the airport franchises by Shinawatra, who you might remember was the owner of Man City, who was hella dodgy as well. So yeah, Leicester City fans, let us know your thoughts on that one. Moving on to the Mirror, who are saying that Arsenal, Man City and Man United are on red alert, whatever that is.
It's like Red Monday.
For Steven Zonzi, who's the Sevilla midfielder. He's definitely what Arsenal need, I think. He obviously was at Stoke, did very well at Stoke City, went to Sevilla, is in his third year there, and he's saying that he loves the Premier League. He's not sure what's going to happen in the future. He's just signed a one-year extension. Yep. But would you want him at Man United?
He's done so well since leaving Stoke and going on. I think he's won 2 Europa League titles with Sevilla, maybe even 3. I'm not sure how many they actually did.
He was linked with Barcelona in the summer as well.
And he's like a staple in their midfield. But if you're looking at Manchester United, what we need, he's more of a, as far as I know, I don't watch enough of Steven Nzonzi, but I know him as a defensive type midfielder.
Yeah, no, he is, and he's a big guy. He's actually just got himself into the French squad, made his debut against Wales at the weekend. I think that's a kind of stamp of approval in itself, because if you're getting in that French squad, you're a decent player.
Yeah, and they've got so many good midfielders, haven't they?
Absolutely. He did incredibly at Stoke. He was player of the season in his last season there. He's had 3 great years at Sevilla. I think this would be a good move, certainly for Arsenal. He would give them that height and that physicality. He's got that kind of look of a Patrick Vieira, the height, the long legs. I think this is one that Arsenal should probably go for.
I think he would definitely suit Arsenal. Had we not signed Nemanja Matic in the summer, I would probably say he would suit United as well. But we need a different type of midfielder.
When it comes to Man City, I think with Fernandinho, I'm not sure they need a player like him right now, and he'd be sitting on the bench. But if he wants the money, I'm sure they've got it. And this is two things we've got to finish off with. One, me and Flav made it into 4-4-2s, which we're going to show you in just a second. But first of all, Cristiano Ronaldo was on Twitter this weekend posting a picture of his new baby girl. He's got 4 kids now.
And that's come very quickly, isn't it? Like last few years.
Well, yeah, his baby mama is Georgina Rodriguez, who looks fantastic in this photo, which makes me wonder.
You're far too cynical. Maybe she's just beautiful 24/7.
I want to know in the comments. Let me know. Is there any need for this photo? For me, I don't think you need a picture like that quickly after, with Ronaldo just pointing down like it's a fan that's got the opportunity.
You're not going to have one?
I'm going to have a child, but no, I'm not going to have I don't need that photo. Woo! Can I come in? You coming in? Right, we got the line, right? Are we good? Just pointing down at the kid. I just don't get it. It feels like he's just got a new Lamborghini instead of a baby daughter. I find it very, very strange.
He's just happy and proud. He just wants to share the moment with his fans.
Yeah, maybe. It doesn't sit well with me. It does not sit well with me at all. I just don't.
Great
get
comment
it.
there from Cody saying Ronaldo's creating his own five-a-side team.
Yeah,
He's one away. Oh, actually, no, he's the fifth.
Oh yeah, I guess you can play. Yeah, I just let me know your thoughts on this. There's not too much more to say than the fact that he's had a, congratulations, Cristiano. That's fantastic. I mean, he got. I love in the article that I read about it. It was like he got 2 more kids earlier this year from a surrogate mother. So it's interesting that he's gone to get a surrogate mother for this one, and now maybe Georgina's the one. Maybe she's the one who's going to stick around.
Is that the second kid with Georgina, or is that the first?
I think it's the first thing. It's all been with surrogate
all
kids.
surrogates prior to that. Well,
Yes.
maybe she is the one.
So there you go. Let me know your thoughts on that one. And finally,
Your big moment,
This
eh?
is it. Get in there. Me and Flav
Not me.
have made it. Sam just missed the cut, unfortunately.
Yeah, just missed the cut.
442s have done a cracking video on FIFA and YouTubers playing FIFA. And me and Flav were lucky enough to be a part of it. And there's loads of different YouTubers, and you can check out the whole video. We'll put the video in the description. But here's the snippet of me and Flav.
Ball Street James versus Ball Street Flav.
I tell you what, mate, the journey is awesome. If we get this right, our boy Alex is going right to the top at Spurs.
Yeah, it's a bit unrealistic.
What do you mean?
Well, where's the booze? Where's the birds?
Yeah, fair enough. Well, at least some bits are realistic.
What?
The table.
You're a dick.
So that's it. You've made it.
That's it.
All right.
Hit that off the bucket
YouTube royalty.
Very happy with
You
that.
put down the wall.
Flav getting hammered in it as well.
Oh, poor
Look at
Flav.
those eyebrows.
Poor
Insane.
Flav. They are gorgeous. He looks very thin, Flav, in that. Actually. Somehow you're looking...
Little dig.
Sorry, Flav.
It's killing him.
But his beard looks more ginger than mine as well. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, that's it for today's News at 10. As we've said, the big story tonight, can Italy qualify for the World Cup? Or will it be the first time since 1958
Yeah.
that there's a World Cup finals without Italy in? Do you even care? Let us know in the comments whether you actually care if Italy qualify or not. We'll be here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for News at 10, maybe after Italy get knocked out of the World Cup before it's even gone to Russia. Thank you all for joining in. We'll see you tomorrow.